Today we are going to talk about love, and the main topic is the different attitude towards love of Chinese and Japanese students. Now there are many people studying abroad and transnational love has become very common. However, there are a lot of problems in this kind of relationship. Although Japan and China are Asian countries and the distance is very close, their culture and habits are still very different. A saying in China called "Know thyself, every week terrace," so to understand the culture of each country is very necessary. I conducted a questionnaire survey of each 50 Japanese and Chinese who are from 18 to 25 years old and study in立命馆University. The first question is dating is done straight or a boy trait. The second is will you introduce your girlfriend or boyfriend to your friends and family? The third question is will you consider marriage before you start a relationship as a couple? As the first result, most of the Japanese choose to go in Dutch, and most of the Chinese choose the boy trait. For second question, most of Chinese think they will introduce their partner to friends and family. 19 Japanese choose introduce, 18 choose to not, and 11 choose they will introduce to their friends only. For the last question, more Chinese choose think from the beginning, and most of Japanese think they will not consider about marriage from the beginning. According to the research by the Shishuhua Group at the Shanghai Institute for Biology Science, the contribution of a single genetic variation is between 7% and 43% for significant difference in gene expression between Chinese and Japanese. Researchers conducted a systematic and detailed analysis of whole genome microarray data of Chinese and Japanese. The results showed that the gene expression profile of Chinese and Japanese were different. Explainingly, although the Chinese and the Japanese similar in their appearance, from the genetic point of view, the Chinese and Japanese can be a good distinction. Although it is not certain what genes lead to the Japanese and Chinese people for the different way of love, genes lead to different personality can be determined. I have done an interview on an international couple. Let's check it out.
Yes. Just sometimes you offer
Yeah, because I'm the man. Right.
That's right.
So I'm the man, so I gotta
the
pay for
position of woman, woman wants to be equal
Right.
with a man.
Right.
So they started to pay by themselves or to share. Just in marriage it depends because usually there's still a lot of women that after giving birth they decide to do the housewife. So in that case usually friends. So for me it was really normal. Maybe also because my family is really open-minded, so for them it wasn't a problem.
Actually, I remember the second day we met.
Yeah,
I already told my mom, and you also
everything.
told your mom, right? So, or your parents just leave your relations. How to say they let you consider by yourself.
Yeah.
But some other parents is not from some parents from China. They want to consider for you. So in this case, probably you're afraid they were against of you. I always heard about
Japanese
these
way.
when saying if you consider it about marriage before you start a relationship.
Also in Italy, especially in South Italy, a lot
Right,
of girls
it's
when they start dating, they already think about we will have to get married, we will have to have children, and maybe then this won't happen, but they usually start thinking about it from
Consider about marriage before you start a relationship.
yeah.
It depends on how your relation is going. You
I
cannot
think
force
you will-
yourself. You cannot just say I'm going to marry.
Yeah.
So this relationship we must get married.
It's like
Doesn't make any
you're
sense.
going to put more weight on your relationship, and then I don't know. I don't think that thinking already like this will bring the relation. We got different way of thinking, but I have to say that between him and me, I don't know, we're not so different, and I think that Chinese and Italians are
Yeah, that's a
like
that's a good point,
loudy,
yeah.
and they love their family, and I don't know, they like to spend.
culture feel. You have to know that the intention of whatever you love each other is
Yes.
also involved to your cultural background. So they're
Yeah.
always a bit different. This only things you have to care about is how you deal with this. You
Yeah.
accept it or you just against it. You feel uncomfortable. In our cases, we just try our best to.
Yeah.
We just try.
Yeah, I mean, we come from two completely different background. I mean, we grew up in two completely different way, but we are able to talk with each other. So
Oh yeah, it's another thing's language, right? We talk in
the
English,
language we
so
both talk English. So
yeah, we talk.
at home we use English.
We communicate with
usually.
English.
Yeah.
So at least we have to speak some. You have to share the same language. Otherwise, I don't know how the people can
That
work
can
out.
be difficult.
How can they work out like with
I don't
speaking
know.
totally and not understanding each other? That's
It's not
pretty
just
difficult.
not understanding each other completely, but also, I don't know if I would have gone out with some Japanese guy, but I'm not so, like, speaking in Japanese sometimes it
If you
requires
fall in
me
love
to
and want to maintain the relationship, then you need more compromise and mutual understanding.